Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card before I shuffle the deck, okay? Give me 1 minute. Oh sugar, the cards are a little bit active. Okay, you got the milk and honey card. Very, very nice, okay? So the milk and honey is about the nectar of life. And I think that's funny because I would say Taurus rules the nectar of life, yeah, especially in its sort of highest form. It's very much about, you know, happiness, pleasure. I'm not talking about addiction, I'm talking about pleasure and joy, being at peace with your own being. So some of you are about to have quite a lot of experiences of joy and happiness, guys, okay? So very, very happy for you. And let's look at the 6 cards around you. I'm sure we'll come back to that milk and honey card. So what's behind you? 4 discs. That's already, guys. I've got someone keeping their feelings close to their chest. The gift, someone revealing their feelings. And look, they're both going in opposing directions. 9 of Cups as the challenge, okay. 3 of Wands is how other people are showing up for you. And then you've got your own card as the outcome. The Empress is milk and honey, by the way. That's how I read the milk and honey card, as a very Taurus card. So definitely potential new love here for someone, okay? But I think it's very strange how other people are showing up for you, awaiting energy. But this is not you. This is what other people are going through. So some Taurus, so listen, how the cards can represent you or people in your life, because what people bring us becomes our energy, for good or for bad, yeah? So this isn't new. Other people are bringing this to you. So it's what's showing up in your energy field. So what lies behind you is someone keeping their feelings firmly close to their chest. For sometimes this is about resources, but I'm not reading it as resources because of the card next to it. I'm reading this as about some sort of emotions being expressed, and either you or the other person being very, very guarded. And being guarded isn't a negative. There's no such thing as a negative and positive card. Because sometimes to keep, you know, if we really, really value ourselves, we take our time before we open up to relationships. So very interesting. But the central issue is the Page of Cups, which is an emotion. The page carries the ace. He's a messenger of love, basically. And it's your central issue. Then we fall into a bit of a strange dynamic here, because the challenge is 9 of Cups, so getting the page moving. And I think it's to do with this 3 of Wands. So why is the 3 of Wands showing up for Taurus, and how people are showing up for them? So either you're waiting on someone, or someone's waiting for you to make a move, so you can get this wish fulfillment. So why is the 3 of Wands showing up for Taurus, please? Because of timing. For some of you, there's an issue around timing. And it's either being acted out through other people, or it's you're waiting for some sort of turn of this wheel before you say yes to this Page of Cups. And I'm going to carry on, I'll clarify more, because the 7 of Cups is showing up here again. So this is the gift, sorry, I read it wrong, and this is the central issue. So a little bit of emotional confusion here around this Page of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups showing up? Come on, guys. the Emperor, so he showed up twice, okay? The Emperor is the same as the Four of Cups. I think some of yous, there's a new love offer here, and you're not sure whether to go for it or not. This is a classic reading of that. Or you're the one who's been the Page of Cups, but other people have been the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. And because I read for quite a few Taurus, I'm reading that you're being the one that's maybe not fully saying yes to this, because the Four of Swords is here as well. So more in the stage of resting. You can obviously see this Page of Cups is the gift here. But because of the Nine of Cups as a challenge with the 3 and the Wheel, there might be an issue about timing going on. Maybe the person's not around. There's a complexity. There's always a complexity, Taurus. I mean, always. Some sort of issue is preventing this page moving into the 9, okay? I can't help feeling, for some of you Taurus, it's the confusion coming from your part and the need to maintain your own boundaries, okay? Or someone is being that way for you. You're the one that's waiting and they're being quite standoffish and guarded, okay? Again, there's always a reason why that is appearing for us. But the outcome is the goddess herself. Goddess of milk and honey. She's got the Venus symbol. It's the earthy Venus symbol, which is what you can touch, what you can feel, yeah? So she doesn't exist in some high priestess realm, but she's down to earth, she's loving, but it's about love. The Empress love has to be the highest quality of love you can have, by the way. I always describe the Empress as the bee and the flower. It's this irresistible magnetism. And Taurus, if that's your vibration, just you enjoy. And the Nine of Cups won't be long until it's the gift if you're coming from this energy. But there's confusion around your relationship bond. So what's the message of the Empress here? Give me a minute. Again, more messages of love. There's communication, but there's something to do with timing. And either someone is withholding through fear, it's always through fear with that Emperor, or you, for some reason, are not able to fully say yes to this offer. And because of the Wheel of Fortune, it might be to do with timing, waiting for one chapter of your life to be complete before you say yes to this Page of Cups. Because there's quite a few offers coming your way. Actually, I think there's one offer, but it's an offer of love that you're going to receive. It's something to do with timing, and I'd love to know what. See if I can find anything. What's this message around timing? It's definitely, look, timing, relationships, a little bit of waiting. There's already a message. One party might already have an involvement, and that's what the wheel means. Is one of the challenges is a waiting for things to come full circle. Okay, really interesting reading here. I'm going to ask for a little bit of a guidance card, because it's never easy when we're in situations like this. What is a guidance card? Holy, this is about coming. This sometimes represents something that we once thought was dead coming back to life. And that's what it represents, is the other side of the death card. But it's also, this is a card of thank you. It's a card of receiving blessings, receiving good news, receiving some sort of beautiful new beginning here. But sometimes it's a new beginning within an established situation. I quite often see it when something has came back that we thought was over, by the way, from your past coming back. That's what tends to show up. Sometimes it feels like a part of us has been frozen, and it's suddenly all these feelings are coming up again. I love the Judgment card, because we're being reawakened, and what you seem to be reawakened to is love, okay? You don't have to shout at me, Taurus, if you're angry with me. It ain't going to work. This is a beautiful reading, and I'll have it if you don't want it, okay? Loads of love. Bye.